Barbershop conversation, guys. Feel free, hit the subscribe button. Roundtable talk. Roundtable talk.
Yes, sir.
Roundtable talk. On I'm about to say on Instagram. L_Supreme on Instagram, and Roundtable talk on YouTube. Videos coming today. How many videos you dropping today?
I'm trying to at least do one, man. Hey, YouTube is demanding, man.
Oh man.
The subscribers, y'all demanding, man. But I love it, man.
I'm trying to.
Thanks for the support.
Yeah. So Anthony Sims fights tonight.
Yeah. Fitch.
And obviously, you anticipate a knockout, a dominating performance.
Yep.
But he's fighting at 168, and we got some lions. We got some lions in the camp.
Yes, sir.
At 168. We got
So like my thing is like, what's it like? Why
you already know what was walking by. You know, we had to take a little commercial break on y'all niggas. But
Heaven on the hill.
heaven, I told y'all heaven on the hill, dog. Y'all already know. Y'all heard the voices, but we saw the ass. So anyways. Focus. Caleb Plant and David Benevedez, man. We got some lions at 168.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? We also have the Eubanks kid at 68.
Yeah.
You know, it's a very interesting division. And obviously, you think your boy, you beat them all. But how would Anthony Sims beat a Caleb Plant? Or no, David Benevedez, since we saw him last.
Benevedez, man, he a tough out, man. He a tough customer. Ain't taking no bargain. You know what I mean? Definitely got hand speed. His hand speed is real. His power is real. His toughness is real. But I've yet to see anybody in the game today with the ring generalship and just able to move and work that ring with such fluidity and grace as Sims, man. That's no lie, no cap. You know what I mean? That's my boy. I love him, but and I'm not just speaking from a biased standpoint. Like, I've actually seen him train, like, and he really does that shit tirelessly, like he's 118 pounds or something. So with just his natural ability and athleticism, yeah, he can do a lot in that ring. You know, of course fighting a guy like Benevedez, he would definitely have to pull out more wrinkles of his game to go through a guy like that, because Benevedez he's tough, and he's also skilled, you know, and he's also experienced in big fights. So Sims is yet to get to that level of fight yet, you know, but that's not to say that he's not ready, you know, because I'm quite sure once his prime time come, he'll be more than acclimated, you know, and ready for that moment. But yeah, I'm looking forward to him dominating that 168 pound division and calling out those guys and getting that kind of exposure, you know, because that 168 division is stacked, definitely stacked. And who knows, Triple G might even move up, because last fight he kind of looked big. You know, I just seen, you know, the highlights, and I seen some of his just how his body looked. He seemed like he came in bigger in that fight than previously.
Less defined, definitely.
Yeah, less defined. Exactly.
Older too. He's 37.
Yeah.
Body's not responding like he used to.
So, you know, if he's gonna continue on, he might come to 168. So it's already a stacked division. It's gonna definitely be a more stacked division. But Anthony Sims fighting tonight, Morgan Fitch. Morgan Fitch, I don't know much about him, but what I do know about him, I think he's about 36, 37. He's of Native American descent background. I believe he was raised in Louisiana. He's out of Pennsylvania somewhere. Got a decent record. It'll be a good guy for Sims to put on his resume. And I spoke with him, and I told him, I said it'll be good for him to get the stoppage in this ring and make an impressive outing on this event, on this card, because he's definitely moving up and his name is getting more buzz. So when you get these opportunities in this kind of
and he's 19-0?
19-0, yeah, 17 knockouts. So at this point, every outing here should be an impressive one. You know, and as the competition stiffens, of course, things gonna become more difficult or more trying, more complicated. But he definitely got the skill set. He definitely got the demeanor. Everything. He's the kind of guy that's made for this type of thing. You know,
Sure.
We've had countless amounts of conversations, and his level of maturity comparative to other people his age is definitely he's definitely advanced. You know, so. And we even talked about things outside of boxing that he'll do great at as well. So he's kind of like Eddie Hearn called him the best kept secret in boxing. But I think now that, you know, it's time to let the rabbit out the hat now, you know what I mean? And it's time for him to get more of a broader base of exposure. But I'm definitely looking forward to watching the fight tonight, and y'all tune in as well, you know?
Yeah.
Anthony Sims, the magician, his Instagram is _the magician, I believe, or the magician Anthony Sims. You type that in, you'll find him. Yeah.
I actually think that good boxer, he has to be a little bit more outspoken. You know what I mean? Like, he has a great backstory, tremendous backstory that I think that anyone with a pulse would gravitate towards. You know, it's kind of similar, not similar in what happened, but similar to now everyone's gonna be an Earl Spence fan. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, because we're human, not because everyone wants to have a human experience.
Exactly.
And Anthony Sims would do it if he told his story about him and his dad, and like and consistently. You know, you gotta, because every time you talk, you're speaking to a new audience, and may not people know. You know.
And he works well in front of a camera. You know?
Very well.
He has that natural ability. Has a great vocabulary. Like I said, in comparative to you know, his peers of his age group and of similar ages, he's far advanced. You know, he has $1 million smile. He's very articulate with his words. He can talk about anything. He's quick-witted. And but like you said, Fred, I agree. Just constantly continue to pump out his storyline, you know, because that'll be definitely, you know, good for a new audience. Because with this YouTube, man, it's very powerful and
powerful.
You know, and you made it known to me that, you know, you might have 40-some thousand subscribers, but you probably getting actually 80,000 views. You know, everybody's not subscribed. You know, and you know that just goes to show the power and marketability that you have on YouTube and with social media. So, you know, I think that he's coming along. He's learning the game real well, and you know, a lot of things is new to him, but he picks up well. You know what I mean?
Right.
And you know, he's a very when he speaks to me and when we talk, he always have an ear to listen, and he soak in game. You know, and he knows when to use it and how to use it effectively.
Well, tell that nigga to start spitting game.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna holler at him, man. Let him know. You know, I hollered at him already, but when he get back home, I'm gonna let him know, man, to you know, start getting it on these on these interviews.
Like, they will like him though. He's so likable.
Because Eddie Hearn mentioned it. You know, we was there. He said, I don't see why the American fans is not behind Anthony Sims. You know, so they love him over there in England, man. They love him, you know, because you know, he does a lot of interviews with IFL, but I know that he definitely need, you know, bust these interviews with the LDBC, especially yourself, Fred, because you got the black audience here on the home front for sure. You, Blue Blood, you know, the whole LDBC. I can't mention them all. I don't know them all yet by memory off the top of my head, but yeah, I'm gonna definitely let him know, man, because I want the American public to get behind him.
Facts.
You know what I mean? For sure, because he a star in the making. He got all the ingredients
he has all the ingredients
to be a star for sure. No cap. You know what I mean? Not from a bias, you know, opinion. You know what I mean? I'm speaking from what I see. You know what I mean? I let the how they call it, the eye test. You know what I mean? I let the eye test do the speaking, and I truly believe he's something special inside and outside the ring. Yeah.
So there you have it. I actually like David Benevedez versus Anthony Sims.
Yeah.
I think he probably needs 2 more fights maybe Anthony Sims maybe as a co-main event.
Yeah.
Maybe as a small main event somewhere if he has a crowd.
Yeah,
maybe
definitely.
back in Indianapolis, just so he can get acclimated. Like people say they ready, but it's
Yeah.
a motherfucker, man. Like
when all the when you have to
it's
do
a-
all the preparation,
it's a
and it's
motherfucker.
all on your back when
Yeah.
you're holding that main event card.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they they letting you know you the man for this, and it's a different type of pressure that come with that.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
It's like treading unknown waters. you know?
Yeah.
Everybody not made for that, but like I said, I definitely think that he's made for that, especially coming from his experiences in life growing up as a kid and coming into a man like that and still being able to be stable and sound.
He has the capacity.
Yeah, he
definitely has the capacity.
He has the capacity to learn, and he has the capacity to thrive.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? He has those type of.
Every father would cry and actually admire Anthony Sims if they heard this. He heard it on my channel, but it was kind of rushed. It was like in a 5-minute spiel. But I think if he sat down and actually delve into it, people would appreciate it and love him. So, but yeah, man, Anthony Sims, man, Benevedez, interesting fight. Into 2020, I would like that fight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
especially if he goes and pick up a small WBC belt, WBC Africa belt, WBC Indiana belt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something.
What you know about Chelsea Piers? What you know about Chelsea Piers?
I live in New York.
Oh, how long you been there?
6 years. I'm from LA originally.
Oh, you're visiting.
Yeah, visiting home, but I live in New York.
Okay, how you like New York?
It's cool. It's cool. It's not LA.
Yeah,
Oh, you went to
nothing
Columbia?
like home.
Yeah.
Okay. So you spent some time in Harlem. Do you
Yeah,
live in Harlem?
Morningside Heights.
Do you live in Harlem?
No, I live in South Bronx.
Okay, where?
Right near the stadium off the concourse.
Oh, I'm 50 what?
165th and Grand.
Close enough. Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, I
You're
grew up.
from New York?
Well, I grew up in Esplanade Gardens, which is right across the bridge, 145th Street Bridge.
Yes.
By the bus depot.
Yeah.
By the bus
Wait, no, is it the Grand Terminal over there?
No, that's in the Bronx.
Okay.
But when you cross the bridge, it's a KFC and all that right on the corner of 145th Street. Anyways, I grew up on 145th Street, which is across the bridge to go to Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
I'll be there for the World Series. I'm going for a couple of games.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm trying to get his ticket.
Look.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get
Oh,
his
they
He's
are?
speaking into existence. He's speaking into existence.
Yeah, when we go to the World Series.
Because you never see so many white people in my house game tonight. Yes. Oh, I didn't know they were doing that well. Like it's
The Yankees? Yeah, we doing. It's right down the street.
I know.
You better sell your parking for $20.
I should have more loyalties, but I'm just like Dodgers.
And you went to Columbia?
Yeah. Went to Cal, then moved out to New York in 2013. So I've been living there ever since then.
What do you do? Architecture or something like that? Industrial engineering?
No. I do.
Sounds like a great story. Cal to Columbia, and you're living in New York.
Right,
you know what I mean?
No, I deal with budgets. The city of New York. So I work for the city of New York, and I deal
Okay,
with the
sounds about right.
finances. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
What y'all doing? You been
No, we're
YouTube.
we gonna end this video. We gonna end this YouTube. I know y'all want to see what they look like, but we ain't gonna show y'all them. But anyways, barbershop conversations.
We gonna put Sims his Instagram in the title.
Peace,
Bye,
guys.
YouTube.